Aquarius, I cannot sleep. I keep like laying down and then being woken back up. I don't know if it's planetary stuff going on, but felt guided to get into a reading. So here we are. I would like to thank everybody for being here. I welcome everybody in. I would like to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. So, curious to know who else isn't sleeping. It's been like the last 3 days I've been having such a hard time sleeping at night. Keep waking up like in the middle of the night. I don't know what it is. It's Scorpio's fault. Okay, so I'm seeing that there's something going on. I'm getting like planetary shifts that we're going through. It's like I'm seeing somebody trying to stop something, but this thing is just going to be coming in full force, whatever it is. It's like the sunshine comes at the end after that, but it's like I'm looking at like a dark night of the soul and then an illumination thereafter. I'm hearing I can't decide. It's like we keep dancing between these two things and something's gotta give. It's like we want to be sailing on the calm of the water and we're being guided to put the back and forth down. Maybe you felt like you were going between things and now you're like, I actually don't want to be handling any of this. It's something like that. Like, you don't have all of the information on something that you need, and you like keep dancing back and forth, and then you're like, you just decide to put the whole thing down. It's like, I actually don't want any of this anymore. I'm hearing something about a circus. It's like there's something going on that has you in a place where you feel like it just keeps going on and on. It's like you're searching for the message. You're searching for something. In this instance, it's like if you can look deeply enough inside, you're gonna find whatever you're looking for. It's like you're going on the first steps to whatever march this is, and I'm seeing you being guided. It's like you're fully facing this direction that you want to go in, and you're waiting to get like the go ahead with something. I'm seeing us being aware of something that we're ready to, it's like you know something, you have information on something. There's some sort of truth, some sort of information, some sort of knowledge that you have, and you're ready to put this out there. Regardless of whether or not this thing is controversial, I'm seeing. If you hear somebody scurrying around, that's O. Yeah, I'm seeing us ready to communicate something. I'm hearing the words new age. And I'm seeing, I'm hearing the purification, also the maturation of something that you've been working on too. It's like you may have started in a place where something was young, and there's like a maturation to whatever this project is, and also this role that you step into now. And I'm seeing too that, like, with the juggling before, you may have realized that, like, whatever options you had were not going to satiate whatever you wanted them to satiate, and or it just was like you felt medium about whatever these things are, and that's why you've been guided to move in a new direction. It's like nothing was going to fulfill what you were looking for it to fulfill, and so you decided to, like, leave everything altogether. And it feels very much like it was meant to be like that, because it's like you're looking for something that that's going to fit into a mold in a workable way. Interpersonal wise. And this is why we ended whatever was going on before. It's like that dance that we were doing wasn't going to lead anywhere. And what we are looking for is actually reciprocity in the dynamics that we're moving through. And maybe you didn't feel like you were going to get that in the options that you had before. I'm seeing your intuition calling to you, like trying to lead you through, like you're swimming around trying to follow the direction of this little fish through here, like through all of these like cones that you have to swerve in the water. And it's like you're trying, but it's moving very quickly. But I'm seeing you able to put something down in a way where it's like there's some resolve to whatever this conflict was that was happening. This could be like feeling conflicted internally about something, okay? It's like you had a feeling that something wasn't going to work out, and I'm seeing you like beating this thing to the punch and just being like, I'm actually just going to like drop everything and go in a whole new direction. With the lead being your intuition, Aquarius. I think this is a song. It's like the world spins madly on. Is that a song? I'm looking at us venturing into new territory. It's like you've never gotten to this place where you are now, and you feel good about your abilities within this progress that you've gotten to. Like you feel like you have a handle on things, I'm getting. It's like you know what to do with the qualities that you have in this position that you're stepping into. And I'm seeing that, like, we've also made progress as well with moving through something in regard to a past situation, something from childhood as well, Aquarius. And I'm seeing that a lot of this was because of the discipline that you were able to exercise. It's like you had to go backwards to go forwards to get into this place. And when you come out on the other side, it's like you're now in this established place that you had been looking to get into. And you're allowing your abilities to speak for themselves as well. It's like, you know that something is the right fit for you now, and it took you a while to get to this place, but it's like you're finally here. I'm getting the sense of that. And I'm seeing you like leaving everything else behind. Like whatever doesn't fit in like this new territory that you're stepping into that you feel like isn't going to be useful for you to carry on. I'm seeing you kind of just like leaving the luggage on the shore and sailing out into the water. And I'm getting too that like there may be things that we've been practicing in our close interpersonal relationships as well, too, to plan for something in the future, because I'm getting that like when we're treating all of our relationships and interactions as important and like using them to set an example of what we want things to be like in the future, I'm seeing like groundwork being laid down for you. It's like this like beat that you're stepping to is going to allow the future that you want to be prolific in a way that you make progress faster because you're deciding to do things with integrity. I'm seeing like you also being in a place too where it's like relationships that you experience that feel chaotic, like regardless, I'm getting something with family members, okay? Like relationships that you experience with family members, maybe close friends, like people that you feel close to. I'm seeing like regardless of how stressful these situations are, like you're still remaining patient throughout this and like really exercising that. And it's going to show too in like these future relationships that you're having as well. And I'm seeing like something brand new starting for you. With like a lot of work that you have under your belt. And I'm seeing that there's clarity that's going to be coming in swiftly. I'm also getting soon. This like slid right over to the Two of Cups. I'm hearing coming soon. And I'm seeing that we're being guided to drop whatever these stresses. I'm hearing extra baggage. Like, if things are stressing you out and you feel like it's not necessary for you to be carrying, I'm seeing that, like, you're kind of being guided to drop some of the stuff that you're doing if it feels like it's too much. It's like this decision needs to be made. I'm looking at the Two of Swords here. We may not even be aware that we're taking on so much that we're feeling overwhelmed. I'm getting like the need to check in when we're feeling guided. Because it's like you may be taking on a lot in regard to a responsibility at work, something with your job, something with your money. And I'm seeing that like part of this karmic test that we're going through is for us to face a decision that needs to be made. A lesson. Because we're being tested to manage the stress that we're feeling. It's like in order to step into this beginning that you want, there's a leap of faith that needs to be made by means of making a decision about something. New beginning. Making a decision that needs to be faced. Taking a leap of faith. I'm hearing to step into this. I'm hearing coming soon again. It's like there's some sort of clarity or news or information that you're waiting on that's going to be coming towards you. And it's going to, like, pull you out of this place where you feel like, I'm hearing the word solo. It's like you may feel like you're doing things on your own now, but this is going to move you out of this place. It's like you're going to be transitioning into a different place, and it's going to be something that happens quickly. And I'm getting too that it's like after you make whatever decision this is that needs to be made, it's like things are really going to speed up for you. I'm looking at happiness manifesting, because like all of the good karma that you've been gathering, that you've been like working on, lands down for you. I'm seeing judgment being called on the position that you step into, like stepping into your energy, recognizing your energy. I'm getting like a strong sense of, I'm hearing forging the way, okay, Aquarius. I'm getting like a transformative energy too. Like I'm looking at 3 major arcanas. It's Pluto, Venus, and Aquarius here. So things changing in our interpersonal relationships, us feeling like we're really stepping into our energy. I'm hearing like really feeling like ourselves, okay? Maybe you're having a hard time feeling comfortable too in situations, and you're like needing that space to kind of like relax and feel like you don't have to maybe be on guard in a way. Because I'm seeing like, I'm getting this sense where like we want to be in alignment and be doing the things that we need to do, and there may be like a sense of fear that like we're gonna ruin something. Like I don't know what exactly spirit wants for me or what I'm being guided to do, and like what if I mess it up and don't get to this goal that I've been working towards, or what if I do something that's out of alignment. And it's like it's really important for us to be forgiving with ourselves, and also like you're doing the best that you can at any given moment, and it's really important for us to remind ourselves of that. And intuitively, like if you're checking in with yourself, if you're grounding, especially when you don't feel grounded, not making any big decisions when you feel like you're not grounded, you're gonna do fine. And you're not expected to do things perfectly, you're expected to do your best, and you can't do more than that. And I'm seeing that there's a wish fulfillment. I'm hearing being fulfilled. It's like something that we wanted in regard to the home is going to come through. I'm hearing manifestation wise. I'm looking at like an offer that comes. This is something being planned out. It's like I'm seeing something consecutively happening. Like there's some sense of expansion that we wanted. It's like the ace and then the 2 of wands and then a victory with this. It's like making this leap into whatever plan. It's like the offer comes in, and then the next steps that follow are going to, I'm hearing succeeding, but it's like it comes one after the other, and I'm also getting succeeding like success as well. I just saw 1944 on the time. It's like you're reaching this goal that you've been looking to reach, like expanding in a way that you want to expand, planning and having things come through in the way that you want them to. And I'm seeing like getting to this goal, and also it like being in alignment in a way where like you're having the extra help that you need, like your spirit guides and stuff watching out. And I'm seeing that there's an offer that gets handed to you, and I'm seeing you like running with whatever this thing is, okay? And I'm getting to that there might be a return that's going to come. I'm getting like within the next 1 to 2 months, okay? This can be somebody that you have a history with, and you're going to be guided to set boundaries with this person, okay? I'm seeing that they're watching you and like planning for something, but it's like it's not going to be in alignment, whatever that is. And I'm seeing you being guided to like execute properly. Maybe also like opening up how you felt hurt by this person as well. Like being honest about the way that you're feeling, if you resonate with that. Because I'm going to see, like, if you feel like you have to get something off your chest, I'm seeing like it's going to help with the healing process if you feel like that's necessary to your growth, if you feel like you need to say something. And then I'm looking at, in your physical environment, like a huge tower in the Lovers. I'm looking at Capricorn, Mars, and Gemini here. Maybe a surprise about the way that something is going to be coming together too. And I'm seeing that by like really practicing discernment as far as like catching yourself. I'm seeing like, you know, swords represent air energy, and it's like when you get caught up in your head or you're like really worried about things, I'm seeing us like really managing this and not taking like that internal shadow offer, and us relying on the guidance that we have. It's like whatever you do that helps you ground and feel comforted, like whether that's talking to your guides or praying, meditating, like any of that stuff, it's going to be helpful for you in that process. And it's going to like pull you out of that mind space where you feel like you just keep going in circles. I'm hearing the words waiting. I'm seeing like in the past that there was a healing energy that we had been working on in order to like unlock access to something that we wanted. You may feel like there's something that you've been working on, wishing for, that where you're like, I still have to wait for this thing to come through, like it still hasn't come through yet. Maybe something that you're manifesting. Maybe wanting like a certain, I'm hearing degree of interaction. Maybe a certain type of relationship. It's like healing needed to be done. I'm also getting like a sense of codependency as well. Codependency is not just like I need to be with you all the time. It's a lot more in depth than that. I'm getting that like there were things that needed to be resolved, things that needed to be healed in order to like unlock a certain level of, I'm hearing intimacy, okay? And it's like you're now moving into this place where the heart chakra is cleared, and it's like it leads straight into whatever dynamic this is that's going to develop, right? And it's like this wish fulfillment that you've been wanting to see manifest in your physical environment. And I'm seeing you like really leaving behind certain traits, maybe certain cycles. I'm hearing of behavior that manifested in past relationships and moving into like healthier dynamics. I'm looking at Temperance, and when I split the deck, it is the Six of Wands. It's like successfully learning how to alchemize these things. And I'm seeing again this acknowledgement that like in this position that you feel guided to step into, there are a lot of responsibilities that you're carrying. All of which you can handle. And I'm seeing that I'm getting like the process getting easier like as you continue to make progress. And I'm also getting to that there may be something that we were fixating on in our physical environment that like as we move away from this, I'm getting like leaning out of that space and into a space that feels balanced. I'm hearing the word equal. It's like these things that were stressing you out before don't hold as much weight anymore. I'm hearing less of a burden. And it's like as you drop whatever extra stuff this is that you're realizing like it's ready to let go of, I'm seeing you moving into a place where it's like you're finally feeling like things are paying off. I'm getting within your collaborations, whether this is at work or just people that you're exchanging energy with. I'm hearing manifesting answers. It's like there are things that are going to come to you that are going to help you address whatever stuff this is that that you're carrying. And I'm seeing like news coming through about a relationship. News coming through about a relationship as well. Hi, babe. And I'm seeing a sense of growth that's displayed as well. It's like maybe in the past, like more chaotic dynamics had manifested for you, but it's like as you go through a transformation, it's like you kind of reorient your view of how you want relationships to manifest for you, and also the role that you want to be playing, as well as like the role of your partner. And so it's like something new begins to manifest, and like this sense of maturity like changes the whole aspect. Maybe also with people that we're meeting too, because I'm getting aspects like synastry aspects. And I'm seeing that like we don't feel as in our heads about like not having things feel like they're reciprocal. It's like you're not worrying about that anymore because of this new position that you step into, and about like the clarity that you gain in this position that you step into. I'm getting like expecting the best, and so that's what we're going to see in a realistic way, okay? And I'm seeing like this dynamic collaboration, this exchange of energy, like something that you want to see, something that you've been hoping for is what comes through then. And I'm getting like strong ties with Scorpio. I just saw 3131 on the time. All right, I'm going to end it there, friends. I want to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for being here. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I will catch you guys next time.